My name is Febrian Adiwardhana and my number name 080 and my class 2024 E Occupational Healthy and Safety. OHS History. King Hammurabi of the Babylonian Empire stated in his quote, "If a builder constructs a house for someone and does not complete the work properly, resulting in the house collapsing and causing the death of the owner, then the builder shall be put to death." Purpose of the law. The purpose of this regulation is to emphasize professional responsibility and ensure that construction work is carried out to high standard to prevent damage and hazard that could harm others. In 1940, Domenico Fontana, who was tasked with construction the obelisk in the middle of St. Peter's Square in Rome, mandated that works to wear the helmet. OHS development history. Work compensation law, regardless of whether the accident occurred due to the victim fault or not, the individual is entitled to compensation if the accident happens while at work. It must be proven that the accident was not caused by the victim fault. If it is proven that the accident occurred due to the victim's negligence, then compensation is not granted. However, since the victims are often in a vulnerable position, position, this requirement frequently disadvantages them as a result. The regulation was eventually changed to provide compensation regardless of whether the victim was at fault or not. Hierarchy of OHS legislation. Law is the highest legislation in Indonesia in the context of OHS. Several laws serve as The main foundation, including Law Number 1 of 1970 and up to 40 on safety and Law Number 13 of 2003 on manpower. This these laws set out basic principles and applications that must be followed by all participants involved in the work of work. Point 1 Legal basis of OHS. Law number 1 and year 1970 occupational safety in the main legal basis governing OHS in Indonesia. This law plays an important role in establishing the basic principles and general profession that must be adhered to by all participants involved in the work of work. And point to general profession. This law regulates various aspects related to OHS, ranging from important division government responsibility, employer responsibility, worker rights, and obligation to law enforcement procedure in the event of OHS violation. And point number 3, basic principles. This law set out the basic principles that must be followed in implementing OHS in the workplace. These principles including the principle of prevention of accident and occupational diseases, the principle of organizing and safety, and healthy working environment, the principle of responsibility, and the principle of cooperation between the government, employers, and workers. Hierarchy and the point number 4, employer's responsibility. This law stipulates that employers have the responsibility to create and safe and healthy work environment for workers. They must take various preventive measures such as providing protection to workers, providing safe work equipment, conduction, OHS training, and regular implementing OHS program. And point number 5, workers' rights and obligation. This law also regulates the right and obligation of work related to OHS. Workers have the right to work in safe and healthy environment and to be protected for the risk of work-related accident and illness. In addition, they also have the obligation to comply with applicable OHS regulation and participation in OHS prevention efforts in the workplace. Working hours based on law number 13 of 2003. According to law number 13 of 2003 on manpower, employers as requirement to work 40 hours each week. Two systems can be used to categorize these working hours, specifically 6 working days a week, 7 working hours in a single day, 5 working days a week. 8 hours of work in one day overtime is defined as working more than 40 hours per week. Purpose of OHS: ensuring that every production resource is used safely and efficiently, preventing loss or damage to tools, material, or production, supervising the 4M: manpower, material, machinery, and work methods, to create a safe and compatible working environment, thereby preventing accident, Gua- guaranteeing that the production process runs smoothly, protecting workers and others in both formal and informal workplace. Principles of OHS: every job can be done safely. Accidents always have causes. The causes of accident must be prevented or unlimited working supplements. One, knowing the work to be done. Two, understanding the step or pace of the jobs. And three, identifying the dangers involved. And four, knowing how to control these dangers. Importance of OHS. One, important employment from illness, sadness, loss of future and loss in income. Save families from sadness and uncertainty about the future as well as long of income. Save companies from losing workers incurring costs due to accident. Loss of time to alter altered activity, training or replacing injured workers, and even protectional production topics. Hazard control action, hierarchy of controls, and One, elimination. Elimination the source of dangers is, if possible. And two, substitution. Replacing the source of danger with one that has a lower potential for harm. Engineering. Perform engineering control on the equipment. And administrative. Conducting administrative control. PPA. Using personal protective equipment to res, resort, reset, reduce the impact to hazard. Accident costs. Direct costs and one, compensation costs. Two, treatment or medical costs. And three, equipment repair. And four, investigation costs. And the point two, is indirect costs. Lost one, lost time for coworkers due to work stoppage. Two, lost time due to employees assisting the victim. Three, retraining costs and lost work time. The four, lost time spent dealing with what just happened. Ergonomics definition. Ergonomics is the study of human interaction with other system components to achieve optimal design relative to human well-being and overall system performance, including one, how body position and movement are used when working, and two, what equipment in use, and three, what are the effects on work health and comfort. Benefit of ergonomics. One, include increased productivity. An ergonomic workplace will make worker comfortable, not quickly fatigued, and use physical effort more efficiently. Two, avoidance of occupational occupational disasters. Prevent compatible working position that result in excessive continuous pressure on the musculoskeletal system. Prevents a strain and irritation. Three, increase shed comfort. A well-organized workplace provides a better experience and self-satisfaction. Avoidance of stress and high body load. Provident recommendation on rest, relaxation, and stressing time at work. Yes. Ergonomic control. Ergonomic is the study of human interaction with other system components to Achieve optimal design related to human well-being and overall system performance, including 1. How body position and movement are you when working? What equipment is used? What are affect workers' health and comfort? Ergonomic control. 1. Technical control. A, a preferred method because it is more permanent and effective in implementing ergonomic risks. 1. Workplace. 2. Material or objects are stored and equipped and operation design. Number 3. Equipment use. And point number 2. Work methods. Focus on how the job is performed, such as using good body mechanics, keeping the body in a natural position. And point number 3, administrative control relate to how work is organized, such as 1. Work schedule, 2. Job rotation, 3. Break time allocation, 3. 4. 4. Training program, 5. Maintenance program, 6. Repair programs, and ergonomic application. The point number 1, work process. Work can reach work tools according to their position, wheel working, and their body size. And point number 2, working position consists of sit, sitting and standing position. The sitting position where the feet are not burdened by body weight and remain stable while working. The standing position where the spine is vertical and body weight is evenly distributed on both feet. Point number 3, workplace layout. Display should be clearly visible while working. International symbols are more commonly used than words. And then pollutants. A subject is classification as the popular pollutant is if its preference causes harm to living organisms. Characteristic of pollutant is being present in quantities quantities greater than normal at an inappropriate time and in appropriate place. These are several types of pollutant. Chemical pollutants. Substances that cause pollution, such as carbon dioxide (CO2), physical pollutant, solid, liquid, or gaseous substances that cause pollutants, pollution, such as plastic bottle, biological pollutant, various microorganisms that cause diseases such as bacteria. Type of pollutant. Oh, sorry, type of pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances enter water bodies. Example of pollutants including industrial waste, water, pesticides, and more than one. Soil pollution occurs when pollution enters the soil, often due to household waste and industrial waste. Examples: plastic waste, factory waste, yeah, air pollution occurs when the pollution in the form of gases or particulated matter enter the air. Example: carbon dioxide (CO2), carbon monoxide (CO). Like pollution caused by human activity caused in the form of extended excessively in denser light often occurs in urban of or industrial are example city light, billboard light, and noise pollution. Pollution in the form of sounds wave, usually disturbing noise. Example, vehicle engine noise and factory noise. Global warming. With the increasing human pollution, a population, the high demand for clothing, food, and shelter create problems for global warming. Carbon dioxide pollution from fossil fuel combustion for industry and transportation, forest fires, methane gas, and more will will gradually lead to climate change and global warming. This significantly affect the existence of life on Earth. The gradient solution. Uremethation is divided into Two, two tips. X32 efforts to restore the environment are carried out by excavating contaminated material to be treated elsewhere. In situ, efforts to restore the environment are carried out directly at the contaminated site, often assisted by other organisms to ensure the success of the recovery process. Job safety analysis. Job safety analysis or GSA is a systematic procedure that breaks its jobs or tasks into key training sequence, identifies safety elements of its job or task step, and coaches the employee on how to avoid potential safety hazards. Using GSA. Point number one, practice GSA. Point number two, planned observation of GSA management. Point number three, discuss as a safety talk. Point number four, review if there is a key GSA in easy to get. Accident prefer- prevention. Management com 1. Management commitment. And 2. Determination of GSA in OHS. Accountability. And GSA correction training. Number 4. Approval GSA. Number 5. GSA management. Benefit of GSA. 1. GSA has been proven to be one of the most effective accident prevention programs. 2. GSA correction can be done at the supervision level and by involving employees. 3. Can be used as training or meeting material with employees. 4. Be a guide for employees to do their work properly. 5. Can be used as a reference during accident investigation. 5S or SAR, sit in order, sign, standardize, sustain. 5S definition. 5S is process and method for creating and maintaining a high performance workplace that is neat, clean, and safe. 5S enable everyone to distinguish between normal and abnormal conditions at a place. The process of charging The process of changing attitudes by implementing workplace hierarchy practice. 5S is the basic for systematic and continuous impro- improvement for zero defects, cost reduction, and safe work areas throughout the environment of all employees and the commitment of top management. Benefit of 5S. 5S can be used as a management barometer. 5S is the first step in continuous improvement. 5S operation operate on the principle actions speak louder than words. 5S change the way of thinking and behaving. A good system alone is not enough, but there must be a system that changes behavior to responsible. Yeah. And 5S goals. Point one, safety. Paying attention to the little things make work safer. Two, efficiency. Their minutes can make a difference. And number three, improvements quality. And number four, preference wasting time. Mm, oh yes. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. If conclude this presentation, if there is something unclear, just ask. But if your heart is still doubtful, ask yourself, why do you still hold onto that uncertainty? Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.